Parenting doesn't stop when you're exhausted. So how do you keep going without breaking? My disabled daughter started school at the beginning of this year. Yes, this calendar year, that's another story. We had to rearrange our whole family morning routine. And for Daddy and me, it meant getting up at 4:30 to get her and everything she needed ready for pickup before 6 a.m. Yes, that's the schedule. Needless to say, I was more drained than probably ever before in my life. And I had to do something. And actually, I did the thing that you would consider the craziest in such a situation. Instead of 4:30, I started getting up at 4 a.m. so that I would have at first several minutes to just wake up slowly and then get up slowly, get dressed slowly, and then still have about 20 minutes for writing a piece of a next book or a piece of a poem or song lyrics or just free writing my thoughts, whatever I felt like. So I literally sneaked in breaks at the very beginning of my day to stay sane, to stay as healthy and fit as possible under the circumstances, and to feed energy into me first thing in the morning. Of course, I don't expect you to do that too. I find it crazy too, but it works because I am a morning person anyways. It's much easier for me to get up earlier in the morning than stay up later in the evening. So let's talk about things, micro breaks that you can sneak into your days every single day, whatever that time of day is for you. When you have your kids playing and they are playing nicely with each other for a few minutes, or the person you're taking care of is taking a nap, stay still for 30 seconds. Sit or stand or lie down, whatever feels the most comfortable for you, and take 3 deep breaths. No thinking, no phone, no watching over anybody, nothing. Even if you just manage 1 deep breath and then somebody yells, "Mommy!" It already has helped to regulate your nervous system that little bit to help you keep going again. The next way to sneak micro breaks into every single day of your life is the so-called anchor habits. That means take an activity you do anyways, you have to do, and pair it with something that helps you reset a little bit. My go-to is always turning up the radio when I'm doing the dishes and just dancing and singing while I'm doing the dishes. That works for me. When I'm outside with the kids on a stroller walk, I mean, now they're all running around and talking, that makes it more difficult, but like when you have a baby or when you're taking care of an elderly person, the elderly person might not sleep, but tell them, let's be still for 1 minute and just soak in, the bird sounds in the back or the wind that makes the leaves rattle. Don't close your eyes while you walk, then stop for a second, but really just be present in the moment for 30 seconds. And the third tip I want to give you today is lower the bar. We often put way too much energy into completing household chores or other things that we've been taught by society, by the people who raised us, that they are super important and that everything always needs to be neat and tidy. Yes, of course, but this way you're putting too much pressure on you, much more than you could ever handle. Not because you're weak, but because you're human. So lower your bar to accept that when you have completed a household chore or any other kind of task in a good enough way, then it counts as a win. Please keep in mind, it's normal to feel exhausted. It's not failure. It's a human feeling. And when I say it's normal, I actually do not mean normal in the sense that this is what human life these days is like. Unfortunately, it is like this way too often, but it shouldn't be. What I'm saying when I say exhaustion is normal is that it is no sign of weakness or any kind of inferiority. It is a sign of your body telling you something. And you have to listen to your body and answer that call if you want to remain able to function and to care for the people you have chosen or decided to care for. Because whatever it is that gets you through the day is already a success for you. And of course, I cannot read an entire book to you here, at least not at once. If you want me to read my books to you here on the channel, then drop it in the comment and I'll make it happen piece by piece. But a much more detailed breakdown and a lot more things that you can try to create time and energy for yourself and for doing something you want to do is in my book, Time and Energy. And the information is down below in the description box. Hope you'll have a good day. See you tomorrow.